And we're still learning.
We're not tech savvy here.
I love it.
We need a producer. So welcome to Unhinged and Unplugged. Thank you so much, Jonny Lazarus, for doing this with us. You breathe hockey as much as we do, except you know what you're talking about, and we're just listening to everybody else and going with it. So you're an analyst, a creator, probably the only person we know who attends more games than youth hockey parents. So before we get into it, just thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
And if you could just tell our listeners that maybe don't know who you are, a little bit about yourself and how you got to where you are today.
I mean, that might take an hour in itself, but first of all, Tressa, Alyssa, thank you so much for having me. Yeah, I mean, hockey was my whole life growing up. I grew up on Long Island, South Long Island's where I'm from, which is funny because that's the town the Islanders used to practice in. But my cousin forced me to be a Rangers fan when I was like 6 years old, and I got to play hockey through college. I played 2 years at UMass Amherst, 2 years at Mercyhurst University, and I always just wanted to work in hockey. So in COVID, when I graduated, I started posting clips and stuff and making content, and I feel like content wasn't even a word then. 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And I just fell in love with the media side of the game. And the year that I transferred schools, because I couldn't play when I redshirted, I had to sit out for a year. So I wouldn't play games on weekends. I'd practice every day, but I was missing something. And I found media to be the thing that I loved most, just interviewing people and hearing people's stories. And I kind of just chased that. And in 2023, I kind of got my break after 3-4 years of doing just my own little fun projects, I guess you can call them. And I've been working in the NHL for 2 years now full time. So it's been awesome.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I've been following your stuff, I feel since you started posting.
Yeah.
I'm a diehard Ranger fan, and I just love to.
Where are you right now? Where are you?
We're in Staten Island.
Yeah.
Staten Island? Nice. Born and raised?
Born and raised.
Yeah.
Wow. Never left?
Never left.
I went to Florida when I was younger.
For how long?
For 3 years, middle school. So I was there from 6th grade to 8th grade. It wasn't by my choice, but.
What part?
Coral Springs.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of New Yorkers go there. Now everyone's going to Lakewood Ranch in Florida.
I haven't heard of it. I haven't heard of that. Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, it's fancy. Yeah.
Right.
And you're in Long Island right now?
I'm in the city right now.
Oh, you're in the city. Nice.
I'm in Manhattan. I bounced around a little bit, but I've been in Manhattan now for 2 years.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what's worse, Manhattan or Long Island.
You guys are haters?
No, you like living in the city?
Yes and no. I mean, I like that everything is walkable. I love walking. In the winter, I guess not so much, but I'd say I love the city. I do. I was a Brooklyn person for my first 2 years out of school, and Brooklyn was great, but I found myself just doing everything in Manhattan. So it was a lot of back and forth. And I was you know what? I'm just going to make my life more convenient. And now I'm, 2 subway stops from the Garden. It's just so much easier.
Yeah.
So much better than having to drive an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's brutal.
It's brutal.
Literally.
Especially when they lose.
So you're driving an hour and a half every game?
I mean, no, it depends on traffic. Sometimes it takes us it could take us an hour. It could take us a half hour. It could take us 2 hours. It just depends on the tunnel.
The traffic.
What time do you leave for a game?
We try to leave. Well, we get out of work at 4.
4:30.
4:30, 4:45. We try to leave.
Yeah.
We like to get there for when the
doors
doors open.
Yeah, we like to be there for warm-ups and stuff.
I'm the same.
A little superstitious. Alyssa likes to say we're not, but we are.
Well, maybe change it up.
Literally,
I already hear enough of it. I can't even. I can't do anymore. I can't listen to it anymore.
The one home game she didn't come to this year, they won. So
stay away.
I just haven't heard the end of it.
Literally. So you've carved your lane on the media side. What was the turning point where you realized this is going to be something?
That's a tough question. I feel like the 2022 Ranger playoff run was big for me. And again, I always tell people too, everything in life is about timing, right? If I was talking about the Rangers and they sucked, no one would give a shit, right? But when I started doing it, it was my first full year, or maybe it was a half year, was the 2021 season where Fox won the Norris. So I also had that edge a little bit because I've known Adam Fox since we're 10 years old. We went to summer camp together, and
cool.
He grew up a town over from me, and like we skated a lot together. I'm really good friends with his older brother. So like knowing NHL players, like I knew a bunch just from like my playing career and college and stuff. So having that relationship with those guys, I think came through in like the interviews I was doing with them, where players just seemed kind of comfortable talking to me. And that's because, like, yeah, I was interviewing them, but it was also kind of like a peer thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you're just like them.
Which was nice. And again, like I think a lot of media people or people in media always like, I don't want to say attack, but ask like those questions that players don't really want to answer. And I think, I don't know if it's the media's job to like look for negatives or look for stories or just break things down. But I always thought like, why is it like player versus media? It could be like a blend, and I always tried to blend the two. And I think people respected that a little bit just because, again, like I could ask a question and a lot of the times like I knew exactly what the player was going to tell me, which was super helpful in my career. But I think my breakthrough, I got a like LinkedIn message from Paul Vinciguerra, a producer at the NHL during the 2022 conference final, that they were doing like a YouTube show on the NHL's YouTube channel. And they asked me to do it. And I was like, I was scared shitless because I had never done anything like live in studio before. But that was like the real, like, this could be something. But I still had to like, I worked with like a broadcasting coach. Like I've had to really practice just to learn how to speak, which is crazy to think. Like it's hard. I mean, I'm sure, you guys are, right?
We just do this for fun. We don't
How many months or years have you guys been doing it?
It's gonna
January
be
will be a year.
Yeah, I'm sure you're more comfortable now though than you were in February, right? Like it takes a lot of time to get comfortable talking.
It's so strange. Like in the beginning, we would like look at each other. I'm like, "What do you want to talk about?" She's like, "I don't know. What do you want to talk about?"
I also don't like following a script or anything like that. I kind of like to have organic conversations, so it's very hard when she gives me something to say, and I'm just like,
sometimes we have to like sound like we know what we're talking about. I'm like, can you like just follow like what the actual stats are?
Just being genuine is always the best. I like that you guys are.
That's how I feel. Thank you.
I know. I like. It's funny because we always talk about like we watch the post game. I'm like, what these guys like. The media ask questions. You're like,
oh my god, the stupidest questions at the worst time.
I'm guilty of it at times too.
No, but I feel like
you like you said, what they want to answer, or like a better question than how did you feel when you? I don't even know. What are the stupid questions that they ask?
How did you feel when the puck missed the net? I don't know.
Like what kind of question is that? What kind of answers do you want?
I mean, listen, I think there's also there's like honestly, last night was one of those games too where like I didn't know what to ask anyone besides Gavrikov. Like, because and again, like no one really, you could say a couple guys had solid games, but there wasn't a ton of action in that game.
I feel like they won by the skin of their teeth.
They did
last night, and I was not impressed, not even in the least. And usually I have like I'm never bored watching a game, but I have to say it was like not entertaining to me like last night, and I really feel like they won just by the skin of their teeth.
It was scary there for a second.
Yeah, a little bit. So
apparently, wait, we have some breaking news. Apparently, Juuso Parson's not skating for roster management purposes.
Huh.
Maybe he's being traded to Vancouver.
Wow.
Who
do you think that would?
I don't know. This is news to me. I just saw Peter Baugh's tweet.
Huh.
You heard it.
Interesting.
Sorry.
No, very interesting. I for sure thought they were getting rid of Panarin. Like I still feel like that's like
right now.
I don't know. I feel like
sooner than later.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be tough. Like this team wants to make the playoffs, so I don't think they're gonna.
I know.
I think they will risk losing him for nothing in free agency just to make the playoffs and see what could happen.
Right. Yeah. All right. Speaking of the Rangers, what are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts? I have a lot of thoughts.
A lot to unpack.
Where do you both stand with Chris Drury? Because I think go.
Go ahead.
No, I understand the frustration, but I'm also one of those people, I follow the league closely, so I see how like other fan bases view their own GMs. And there are a lot of GMs that don't really do anything and don't make any moves. So like there's a part of me that respects that Drury's aggressive. There are some ways and tactics that he goes about things where I, maybe wish he'd do it a different way. But there are a lot of moves while they look bad now. At the time, I don't think they were such head-scratching decisions, right? Like, maybe you can say the Goodrow contract and giving him $3.5 million was a little bit too much, but the guy had won a couple cups, and he was a reliable fourth liner, and you know what? He had a pretty good playoff when they needed him.
Right.
Mika Zibanejad's extension came at a fine time. Like, granted, he hasn't really lived up to it since, but at the time, this guy was flirting with 40 goals. Like, he was talked about as a top 10 center, you know, and the Kakko stuff, the Lafreniere stuff, you know, doesn't look great now necessarily. But I would take Will Borgen on this team over Capo Kakko any day.
I agree.
She loves Will Borgen.
I think I'm a big Will Borgen guy too. I think he's awesome.
I feel like he never has a bad game.
So there are a lot of these things that, like, in hindsight, you can question them, but in the moments, like even the Panarin, that wasn't actually him, but you know, I get frustrated when fans talk about, I wish we wouldn't have signed Panarin and Trouba and just stuck to the rebuild. Well, guess what? We still could have been in the same fucking place. Right. And you know what? We had 2 great conference final runs. I had the best springs ever. Like, it was fun.
I feel like they were good for what it was. Like, the time that they were good. It's when it's good, you love it.
It's
when
the best.
Bad, that's when you talk the shit. So
exactly.
That's
what being a fan is, right? When you love them when they're good, you hate them when they're bad. That's how
you got to stick with them. I feel like Drury just makes decisions on the fly. Like, maybe he needs to stop and think about them before.
It's a little emotional.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't love him, but I don't hate him. But I don't know. Like, where is it management? Is it the ownership?
Really, whose fault is it?
Whose fault is it? Because clearly you can't say it's coaching, because it's a new coach, new players, same shit. So, like,
I think it's a blend. You know, I think players that have been given opportunity haven't delivered. I think players also to some players haven't been put in the situation to deliver. I think going through 4 coaches over 6 years, 7 years, whatever it is, never necessarily a good recipe, especially when you do have younger players. But again, I think what it all comes down to for me is the Rangers' best players have not outplayed other teams' best players. Like, but again, those Barkovs, McKinnons, McCarrs, McDavids, those guys don't grow on trees. You know, like, you can't just go get one. You have to make do with what you got. And, you know, I think the Rangers ran into a very good Florida Panther team, and the Rangers' best players came up short. Mika did not perform. Panarin did not perform. Barkov performed. Kachuk performed. Like, those guys just outplayed ours. And you could talk about, like, not having depth scoring and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, you need your top guys to be those guys. Like, that's just really what it comes down to.
And I feel like at that time we were struggling defensively too. So, like, you can't, you're not going to win if your defense sucks. You could score goals, but if you're getting goals scored on you, like, you need to have a balance between this. I don't know. It's just Alyssa, I mean, is a newer fan. So, like, she's
what
just
year?
2.
Rempe's year. Like, Rempe.
Oh, wow. Okay. So Rempe got you into it.
I feel like I came up with him.
I love that though, because I'm a Rempe guy. Like, I love him. I think he's great for.
We love that. Not many
for the Rangers. Yeah. Well, I've made so many. So my favorite comparison that I've made for Matt Rempe, and I don't know if you guys have seen this clip. It was like 2 years ago, probably, when the whole thing was happening, and I was like, because everyone, you know, it was like kind of a 50-50 battle, right? And I was like, Matt Rempe is like literally Santa Claus. Like, you know what he's doing out there might not be the reason they're getting these results, but you can't say it's not real.
Exactly.
Like, we all know Santa Claus is fake, but, like, there's something there.
Yeah, I say that all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I get made fun of a lot for liking him, but that's how I feel like I say this a lot. I watched the Winter Stadium series, and I never even watch hockey. Like, I'm a Ranger fan, but, like, I don't care about hockey or anything like that. And I was watching it, and it was his first game ever. I thought that was so sick that was his first game.
Yeah, so cool.
That he did his rookie lap out there, and it was the anniversary of his dad's death. Like, I just thought the whole story was crazy, and that really like sucked me. And then it was fighting. I'm like, oh my god, like, what's going on? And then that's it. I just became like a fan. So, like, when I become a fan of things, like, I might not be like a fan from 20 years ago, and I don't really. Sometimes I don't.
Whatever. Yeah.
I'm self-taught. Like I just taught myself everything I know.
But I said to her, she's like, I don't understand. I'm like, this is a roller coaster. You've just hit the bottom. We're gonna go back up
because I don't really care about sports. Like we like the Yankees here and everything like that. But I'm not like a diehard. I like the Backstreet Boys. I'm like a fan. They don't switch their band members like every other day. So I'm like, oh great. I'm gonna like someone, they're gonna get traded. I can't deal with this.
Honestly, a funny comparison.
When like the trades were all happening, she would message me every day. She's like, "Are we losing Cooley and Rempe? I'm sweating over here. I don't even know how to act."
Yeah, I said I can't take this, and I like. Listen, I got into it. I like other teams. I like to follow other guys. I think hockey guys are. They don't act like celebrities. I feel like they're just like me and you, and they're cool to talk to, and they're easy breezy guys. You know what I mean? So that's what I think about it.
Rempe especially. I mean, I'm telling you, like nobody loves it more than Matt Rempe. Like I remember it must have been like his like third or fourth home game of that year when he had the 2 black eyes from all the fights. And he saw himself on the Jumbotron like in warm up and just like couldn't help but like laugh. Like he was just like loving the whole thing. And I love seeing that. Like you want to see guys who
you want to see him
play with pure
fun.
joy.
Yeah,
right?
like he's out there like he's doing the damn thing out there.
And he says he's like, I'm not that good, but I'm still doing it. I don't care.
He honestly, and he's gotten better. Like I think he's becoming pretty good.
He's gotten a lot better. I'm annoyed that he was out all this time over a fight. That really aggravated me. And I don't even know when he's coming back. Do you know when he's coming back?
I don't know. I don't have that answer. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know when he's coming back.
I don't even see proof of life from the man.
We always joke like hockey.
No, he's there. He's around.
No, I don't. I just don't. I don't know. I don't.
Hockey is the only sport where like if you get an injury, it's like top
shunned.
secret. Like it's the top secret. Like football, they'll tell you he broke his left ankle, every bone that was broke, how they repaired it. Hockey, it's like upper body. See you later. What?
Yeah, it's a little bizarre, but
it's so crazy.
That's just how it is, I guess. You know.
Yeah, that's all.
Do you feel that him being out of the lineup is like a missing piece to the puzzle?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all part of it, right? I think Mike Sullivan referred to them as like their energy line. Like I think they were even getting more minutes than like Sheary, Laba, and maybe Parsonen were or Radish at the time, maybe. But Edstrom, Carrick, Rempe, like whenever you threw them on the ice, like they were playing in the last 3 minutes in a 1-1 game.
Never. Laviette never did that.
Which is so funny, right? Because like one coaching staff like clearly does not trust the guy, and then this new coach comes in and like loves him, and that's just how it is with different coaches and the way people see the game.
I mean, me personally, if I see somebody at 6'9" coming at me as fast as he is, I'm scared.
I
don't care if I've been playing hockey my whole life. I'm scared.
I'm with that.
It's so
I think they know too, like the vibe of what people. I don't think they really care about like necessarily what we want as a fan. Like I don't think they care about what we want, but the coaches. But I just feel like it's a different vibe. Like when he's out there and he's,
But even the younger players, like I feel like they sent down players that maybe they shouldn't have this season. Maybe they made some bad decisions with the roster.
Like maybe you need young guys, like young blood.
I want to touch on the fan thing though, because with him specifically, I'm not saying coaches like really care what fans think, but with Rempe, there is a clear shift in energy in the building.
There is.
Like,
it
is wild. And again, like that's what I've been preaching to people who haven't watched him play live at MSG.
Crazy.
Like MSG is it's been pretty dead.
Yeah.
It has. But when 73 is out there, it comes to life. It does. And you know what? Like there's something to be said about that.
The first game we went to when he stepped on the ice and the whole garden was screaming his name. I'm like, he is a baby. He is a little boy. Imagine what's going through his head. Like I was overwhelmed. I had chills and I'm like, this guy is like.
But that's what makes it so much fun, right? Like I'm literally so happy for him. Like that he's like doing what he wants to do and he's so young and he's got all these people that are just like rooting for him.
That's how I fell in love with it. When I was in 6th grade, I went to the Garden and I saw Sean Avery in the whole Garden. They would chant Sean Avery's name every time he was out there. And Sean Avery was my favorite player because I loved what he did to the building. Like it was theater. It was theater.
Right. It gives you just a little different
He was
energy.
like, you weren't a fan for that era,
No.
but like
You would have loved him though.
we interviewed
But
him.
we did
You
interview
did?
him.
Oh yeah, he's the best.
And I was like,
he's
she's
funny.
like, oh my God, you're right. I'm like, I almost named my daughter Avery because my
I
husband
love
was like,
that name.
it's
Yeah.
not happening. It's not happening.
That's a good name though. It's not like that's so
he's like,
far
It is.
fetched.
No.
It is, but he's like, I'm not naming my kid after a hockey player that you love. I was like, all right, like, it's fair.
I get it. I get his side.
Yeah, but yeah, he's a good one, Jonny. But yes.
What is your favorite arena that you've been to?
I
guess besides the Garden, because who doesn't love the Garden?
Yeah, I think it's a tough question. Like, am I going as a fan or am I going like to work? I'm gonna give you two because they're two completely like opposite ends of the spectrum. I really miss Nassau Coliseum. Like, even though I'm a Ranger fan, I grew up a Ranger fan. I grew up going to Islander games all the time. It was like 15 minutes down from my house. Tickets were $20. Like, I kind of grew up in Nassau Coliseum and the Garden. Like, I remember I went to an Islanders Columbus game in like 2006 and I wore a Ranger jersey as like a 10-year-old, just like talking shit, and like Islander fans were like, fuck you, kid. Like, you know what I mean? But that's the good stuff though. Like, that's what we love, right?
Yeah.
And like going to Ranger Islander games at the Coliseum were always electric. Like, so many fights in the stands. Like, it was crazy. Like,
oh my God.
So I missed the Coliseum because it was so loud in there. Like, and I know players say it, but the loudest building I think I've ever been in was that Anthony Beauvillier goal in Game 6. Like, when they beat Tampa to force Game 7, like that was insane. But I got to, this is a very like spoiled answer, I guess. I got to experience Vegas in the Cup final, and that was like the sickest thing. Like, their intro and like it's nighttime. Like, it's
I don't love it. I don't love it.
You don't like it?
Cousin,
I don't love
the playoffs are different though. Playoffs are different.
My
like,
cousin,
you go in the playoffs?
We didn't go to the we went to a Ranger like in MSG, but we didn't go to like Vegas. So you're talking about the Vegas stadium.
Yeah, I'm saying like a Vegas playoff game.
No. But I went there for just a game, and it just wasn't my thing. I didn't like that. I didn't like that it was like a show. You know, I understand we're in Vegas. There's there's showgirls and
I loved it. Yeah, I love that.
I just love Vegas. My cousin used to work for Vegas, the Golden
Really?
Knights. He was a sports journalist for them.
Oh, no way.
Unfortunately, he passed away, but he passed away the year that they won the cup, and they did like a whole thing for him like before, and it was just, I don't know, I guess that's why I have like
it's a special place.
But I've never been there, and I would love to.
It's just like a show. I'm not here to see a show. I'm here to see a hockey game. Like, I'm not here to see like,
but it's Vegas.
Swords.
I'm there for both. I'm there for both. I need the show.
I feel like in Nashville, it's like Jelly Roll was at the game. Like, I don't know. It's just like,
what'd you do? A whole road trip for the Rangers?
No, I wish
no. My husband just if we go away, well, we'll see. We didn't even see the Rangers in Vegas. We just saw it was Vegas and
Panthers.
No,
it wasn't.
We saw the Panthers in Florida when we went once.
Yeah.
We saw the Golden Knights with Boston, I think.
Okay.
You know what it is? It's just
if
cheaper.
we're away.
It's cheaper to see a game anywhere else.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah. So not necessarily do we go to just like Ranger games, but if we're like if we're in a town and they're playing or whatever,
that's awesome.
We'll go to a game.
Does that include like if you're in like an AHL city or like an ECHL city, do you go or
no? Nobody's that deep. But I have to tell you, I'll be really honest. When Rempe came out and he kept getting put down and put up, and it was like a yo-yo. I literally bought an app where I could watch the AHL, and I'm paying a yearly fucking fee for it. Watching the Hartford and the Ranger game would be on TV, and my husband would be abusing me. But
I love that.
That's how sick it got. But I like the AHL. I like following them because those are the guys that are going to come up.
Yeah. And I don't have time to watch it, so I need to like ask people like you how
I
to
like to know. I mean, I don't watch it like that, but I follow a lot, I follow a lot of players and that's how I like know my information. I feel like I get a lot of things from reading and Twitter.
TikTok, Twitter,
if you're getting your stuff from Twitter, I don't know if that's the best place.
Well, I just feel like I go there like for news, like like, okay, if Rempe was out, I like went there. I wanted to see like what they were saying, like whatever they thought.
She's clearly obsessed with Rempe.
Yeah. No, I'm all for it.
I don't even say that. I hate that. Because I hate even when we go somewhere and like we're paying to see him, I feel like an idiot because it's like I just want you to come to my yard and like have a drink. I'm not trying to like,
I cannot. Who do you think's gonna win the cup?
Who do I think is going to win the cup? I mean, how do you not say Colorado right now, right? Like they're the best team in the NHL by far. But man, I don't know. This year's weird. Like I picked, I think originally Vegas.
Mhm.
But like if Florida gets healthy, it could be them again. Like I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go with the Panthers just because I don't want to feel like an idiot for not taking them again. Because again, like you see how they play, like they played the last couple nights even without
Yeah.
Chuck and Barkov, and Marchand's playing unreal. Like
I
I'll say Florida. How about you two?
I was going with the Ducks for a
Really?
while.
Wow.
I think I
Okay.
actually bet the Ducks to
You
be
did?
honest
That's
in the
probably sick
beginning of the
odds. Yeah.
season.
What'd you like,
Um,
plus 3,000?
it was a lot. And I was like, "Sure, let's go with this. They're playing good and they have all our players, so why not?"
And that'll be just our luck.
Yeah, honestly, I could see that happening.
Yeah, that'll be the luck.
Because that's just how we roll. That's
Let me
kind
ask you the question though. Would you be happy for them or upset to see Kreider, Trouba, Vetrano, Strome, those guys lift the cup?
I'd be happy.
I'm happy for them right now.
I would be happy.
Yeah, me too.
I'm happy that they're happy. And like the joke's on us, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't know, that to me that's like insanity, and I don't know anything about anything, but like you let all these guys go and they're thriving, so something is obviously going on within your organization, right?
I don't know.
It's gotta be something.
Do you agree with the Sherry move?
Do I agree with it? No. Do I understand it? Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, I think with Connor Sherry, like obviously there's the family ties, but he's the only skater on the team who's won a cup, let alone multiple cups with the head coach. That's someone the head coach can trust.
Right.
And Mike Sullivan, again, like while we talk about development and whatnot, the coach's job is to win games. Like they want to win every night. They put the guys out there that they trust, and Sherry's a guy that he trusts. Not that Berard and Gabe, I mean, Othman did not have a good preseason. Like he didn't really deserve to be up at the start, but Berard hasn't really shown much from what I've heard. I haven't watched a ton of the AHL, but he hadn't started producing till like this week, so not really going to earn himself a call up. And maybe he sticks now, and that could be a thing. Like I would love to see a line of Laba, Cooley, and Berard. Like that would make me very happy. But I think the biggest thing is like again, he trusts Sherry, and that's just
I'm a
that's it.
huge fan of Broad. I don't know. I just love him.
Yeah.
I feel like he's fast and he doesn't give a shit. That's how I feel he plays. He just doesn't care. But I don't know.
What do you think of Cooley?
I love Cooley.
I love
him.
Cooley too.
Love him. And you know what? I've gotten to know him like a little bit over the past year or
so.
so.
He's the sweetest.
He's so sweet.
Yeah, he's just, you know what? He's
like a good guy.
He is. Nice
You want to
guy.
root for him, yeah.
But like I also have that weird thing now, right? Where I want him to get paid as much as he possibly can. But at the same time, I don't want him to be like a first liner. Like I want him to be on the third line because I think they're a much better team with Cooley on the third line than they are with Cooley on the top line. Like if you can get 20 goals from Will Cooley on your third line, you are a team that can win a Stanley Cup. Like I truly believe that. So I'm rooting for him, right? Like you want him to score 30, 40 goals and get paid, but you don't want him to turn it,
But I feel like he has, it's less pressure being on the third line too. I feel like that's 100%. Where he's comfortable. That's where he knows his spot. Like he knows his role. He goes right to the net and he, whatever he does. And I feel like being on the first line, that's a lot of pressure. And I feel like that what he really wasn't producing the beginning of the year. And I said, this is what happens because they think that they had such a great year that they could, that this is what they do. They want more money. I get it. But I don't know. I just feel like that just like sucked that he was not good in the beginning of the year. But then he said he didn't feel good. He was like sick the first like couple of games, like first like 10 games or something. So that could have been. But like, yeah, I just feel like when they extra too much money, I feel like that's when it goes downhill.
Yeah.
That's when we lose the drive.
Shesterkin.
Yeah, right. We lose the drive. Shesterkin, I feel like is obviously he's very good at his job, but I don't know. Let me just off topic really quick. Think of Schaefer from the Islanders.
I love him. I love him. I love him. I cannot stop raving about this kid. Everyone's telling me
Right?
to shut up and relax.
No, I
But
love him too.
you know what? I think he's like the most lovable 18-year-old kid to step into the
Oh,
league.
yes.
He's just a baby. Like
He's
just
so fast. He's just like, he's so good. And he's
Not-
just loving life too.
Not even on the ice. Yeah, like every interview I watch them, like
Yeah.
I am just like this personality that pops off the screen. It's
and like
so
with
refreshing.
with who's he staying with?
Oh, Martin.
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 Mhm.
Like with his kids. Like I'm just like,
Yeah.
look at this. Like
I love it.
Wholesome.
I love it. So I'm so I'm so I'm rooting for him.
Alyssa wants to be a
host family.
She wants to host a hockey player.
You should. You should. I mean, I lived with the host family
to.
for 2 years when I played in Texas. It's the best.
My husband probably just thinks I want to jump on their bones. Listen,
Well, you might have to move though, because I don't know if anyone's going to Staten Island to play.
No,
We'll have to rent a house. We had last week Joe Gambardella, her husband.
I played with Joe. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Joe.
so her husband, he made us a whole bunch of stuff like recently, and her husband's been.
Oh, show your cup.
He made us our cup. He made us signs. Yeah. So her husband's friends with him, and he had him come over last week, and he was saying, he's like, do it, just do it, be a husband.
Yeah, he's like,
and her husband's in the corner. Like, no.
Is Joe still working in hockey? So his brother Chris was my lineman when we played on the Rockets together. But I played against Joe in college too. He was at Lowell. He is like
the best.
He like that kid just worked his ass off. Like earned everything he got. Like he must have played like close to 100 NHL games. No.
Yeah.
I want to look him up. Actually, I want to look him up.
He played for the Oilers and the Devils.
His family is so nice too.
Very humble. He's so humble. He's like so thankful.
He played 15.
You know,
I was a little off, but still cool.
He was in the NHL.
Yeah, still sick.
Whatever.
Hey, it was +2, 3 assists. That's something
he does like he trains and he does like youth camps and stuff like that now.
But he's back on Staten Island?
No, he's moving to Jersey.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah, he's in the process of moving to Jersey.
Lucky him. He got out of here.
Yeah.
Who is the a player that you interviewed that you were like, holy shit?
In what sense? Like, holy shit, this guy's awesome, or holy shit, like I can't believe I'm talking to him.
Yeah, both.
I love the Hughes brothers. Like, especially, I have a great relationship with Quinn.
Okay.
Like Quinn's actually my favorite guy, and it's funny, right? Because like the online persona of Quinn is that he's like always upset and whatnot,
and very quiet.
But Quinn is like a very cool guy. So I really, really love Quinn and Jack too. Luke, I've only talked to once, so I don't know him as well. But yeah, I love those guys. And I mean, when I first interviewed Sidney Crosby, I was like, holy shit, like this is sick. Yeah. And I hated him as a kid. Like I could not stand him. Just because the Rangers played the Penguins like every year. I also felt like. So I wanted to tell him, but I was like, he's just so nice. Like I can't tell him that I hated him. Like he really is everything that you read about Sidney Crosby being just like this classy, almost perfect human. Like he is just such an awesome guy. And it's funny, like I love Big Cat from Barstool, and he always says, like, you know, people say like he's an even better human than he is a hockey player. Yeah. Like Sidney Crosby is one of the best hockey players to ever play. So saying he's a better human means he's like a top one human in the, you know what I mean? But like it might be true with him. Like he really is like that good of a human, which is crazy. Because like, you know, when you talk about Rempe being a better human than a hockey player, yeah, it makes sense because he's maybe not the best player in the NHL.
Sidney Crosby,
yeah, you know what I mean. Like, and that was no dig at Rempe. I know you. We just
no, I know.
But I love that saying though. Like, it's so funny when people are like, "He's a better person than he is a hockey player." Well, guess what? Yeah, he's not that good.
Right. It's funny because I feel like Crosby, Ovechkin, like all those players that you're like the Rangers would always go against. When I was younger, I was like, oh my God, I hate these people. But now that I'm older and like seeing them like, I guess in a different light, I'm like, oh my, Ovechkin, I love him out. Like I just
love
see
them with a family. You know, I don't know.
It's like different.
You're not. Yeah, you're just older, more mature.
But
there,
like you said, like when I was younger, I was like, oh my God, I can't. Why do we have to play this person? But now, you know.
Well, that's like me when I loved the Backstreet Boys. I hated NSYNC.
Did you really? Was that like a rivalry?
No, I loved all of them.
No, it was
like one or the other.
Yeah,
I liked both.
You couldn't even be friends with a person that was an NSYNC fan.
I was a fan of everybody. I didn't care.
I'm showing my age. I don't care. But like now, I'm like an adult, so I can handle both of them. Yeah. Like I you know, I want NSYNC to come back for their fans, but no, Backstreet Boys always. But that's how I feel. Yes.
She's an interesting character.
My thought.
I love it.
So, before we wrap up, we always do like a rapid fire question.
Okay. Heavy.
So favorite Ranger to interview?
Rapid fire is gonna be tough with this. Probably Trocheck.
Oh my God,
Benny Trocheck. Yeah.
His wife's gonna be on next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I've heard. I've never met her, but I heard she's great. Actually, I met her once, but briefly.
She's so sweet.
Yeah,
she does
makes
a lot
all the clothes.
Mm-hmm.
We just buy stuff from her all the time. Most underrated Ranger on the current roster?
Will Borgen for sure.
Yeah. Toughest opposing player that we are going to struggle against this season?
Opposing player we are going to struggle against this season. That's a good question. That's a really good question. Do you have an answer?
No. Everyone. I want to say everyone because we're struggling. We're on the struggle bus everywhere.
I'll say like David Pastrnak. I feel like he always gets the Rangers number.
Pasta. Best moment you've witnessed live at MSG?
The Panarin Game 7 against the Penguins. That was the best night ever.
Nice.
That was awesome.
One word to describe this year's team.
One word to describe this year's team. That's another great question.
Sigh.
Maybe that's the word. Yeah. That could be just this
anxiety.
Can we use that? Yeah. Can we use that?
Yeah, that's it.
That counts.
A player that you would build a franchise around.
On the Rangers or in general?
In general, I guess.
If I'm building a franchise around anyone today, it's Cale Makar.
All right. Most electric Ranger you've ever watched in person? That's tough.
That is tough. Can it be Sean Avery? Can that count?
100%.
Yeah.
We love Sean Avery here. A team in the East that scares you the most? Nobody
really. I guess maybe I'll just go basic Carolina.
Yeah, I feel like we always struggle against them. Favorite Ranger of all time?
Sean Avery.
Oh
no.
All right. True or false? Ranger fans are actually insane.
Beyond true. The truest of all true.
And we
in different ways too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everyone's differently insane.
Yes, I agree. It's a culture, right? I guess you would say. We always end with your most overused emoji in your phone.
My most overused emoji. I've been using this is gonna be super random, but I think you'll both find it funny. I've been using like the cart emoji, like a shopping cart emoji. Because like with like my friends that are Ranger fans too, when they like, text me about like this guy sucks or that guy sucks, I send the cart to like imply that you're pushing it, like. So I kind of love that. Yeah, it's like
that's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one.
I stole it from Instagram. Like it was like a meme. Like if I send you this, it means you're pushing it.
Oh
so
my
like,
God, I love that.
I've just been using that, and it's pretty funny. But like people like don't really get it at first. You have to explain it, and then they're like, "Oh, I love that."
I think we're gonna do it now.
Yeah, we're gonna use that on
in our group chat.
Oh my God, on your husbands, it would be 10 out of 10.
They wouldn't even understand
it.
What?
No, and just keep doing it so they get more and more frustrated, and then eventually maybe you'll tell them. But yeah, I love that one.
Oh, good. Thank you for that.
Are you going to the Winter Classic?
I am. Yes, I need to book my travel though. Are you going?
Yeah.
Do you guys have your seats yet?
No, we have our flights booked. That's about it.
It's gonna be one hell of a party. Have you been to an outdoor game yet? Well, I guess you went to MetLife, right?
Well, you haven't been to an outdoor game. No. I went when they played at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, that was freezing.
Yeah. I think I'm still defrosting from it.
That was brutal.
And I said I'll never do it again. But then her husband's like, it's in Miami.
It's Miami. Yeah.
I'm okay with that because I'm like an ice cold person. Ice cold every second of my life.
No, so you would have. I know it was like -20. I was never so cold in my life.
Yeah,
it was brutal. But Miami will be cool. It'll be a hell of a party, and like the NHL does a great job with the outdoor games.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So and I'm excited that I'll be there for her first one. That's fun. Yeah, I was with her for her first playoff game. Like we leave our husbands home.
They're coming.
They're coming to Miami.
That'd be fun.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you both. Thanks, Tressa. Thanks, Alyssa.
You had a great time.
Yeah, you have a great time.
You too.
We'll see you at a game soon.
We need more loud Staten Island in the MSG. We need more of it.
Oh yeah.
We're going Saturday. Hopefully we win. We're actually
If
bringing
you
my
guys want to come up to the bridge or whatever and say hi, I'll be there Saturday as well. So I always like try to talk to people during intermissions and stuff.
Yeah, sounds good.
Definitely.
All right. Talk to you guys soon. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, guys, if you're not already following Jonny, please go do so. Check out his content, his interviews, BR Open Ice at Jonny Lazarus, and the Daily Face Off.
He's good content.
He's good content. Yeah, he has really good content. He's awesome. And we'll see you guys next time on Unhinged and Unplugged.
Bye.
Bye.